persuasion is not. It's always very important to define every concept by first explaining what that concept is not. Persuasion is not forcing people to do what you want. Now, there's a misconception that persuasion is about forcing people. That's not what it is. Persuasion is not about forcing people. Secondly, persuasion is not manipulation. Many people are being manipulated to do things that they don't want to do. That is not what persuasion is about. Persuasion, as you get to know, is not about manipulation. Thirdly, persuasion is not about tricking anybody. You're not playing tricks here. Persuasion is not tricky. It's not trickery. You're not trying to force anybody. You're not trying to manipulate anybody. You're not trying to trick anybody. Those three things are not what persuasion is about. Now, what really is persuasion? Let's get started. Number one definition of persuasion. Persuasion is learning skills and techniques to communicate more effectively in a way that other people can understand and really take in. Now, what is important in that definition? Communicate effectively. There are skills you can learn. There are things you can adapt so you can express yourself more confidently and win over somebody into your side of argument. That's the first definition of persuasion. Number two, persuasion is the ability to influence. Persuasion is the ability to influence. The key word there is what? Influence. You need to learn how to influence people. Leadership is about influence. Leaders need to develop what? Persuasive skills. Because persuasion is what? The ability to influence people. The ability to convince somebody about your line of argument. The ability to tell somebody about a course of action and they agree with you. That is persuasion. Then lastly, persuasion is how we can make people change the way they think, feel, or behave. For example, you have somebody that has a perception, an attitude, or a value system or belief system that is contrary to yours, and you want to try and convince them. You want to win them over. You don't manipulate them. You don't trick them. What you do is to persuade them, and it's a slow and gentle process. These are the things you will learn in the next couple of lessons. Let's get started now.